Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Making Sense of Your Market. It's Friday, it's June 9th, 2023. And we have a really big week ahead of us this coming week. We have, I think every mortgage professional and real estate agent is on the edge of their seats right now because we have the Fed meeting this coming week, and we also have the CPI, which are inflation numbers for May, year-over-year numbers coming out. And I believe that both of these meetings and both of these reports are going to show really good for the mortgage industry in regards to rates coming down, because God knows we need as much help as possible with that right now. So I'll keep you posted this week as information starts to surface in regards to both of those meetings and reports. But if you're not following me on Instagram, I'm over on Instagram at My Mortgage Guy Dan. What I'll do throughout the week and what I continue to do throughout the week is give mortgage rate updates and mortgage related and money related and mindset related tips over there. And that's kind of where I keep people up to speed on the day-to-day movement of things in our industry. So if you want to go over there and learn more, you can. But today, June is all about graduations and Father's Day. Two things, grads and dads, right? I'm going to table the whole dad thing for now because I got a lot to say about my dad and being a dad, but today is all about grads. I get asked a lot to speak at high schools, and even at the University of Washington over the last few years, I've had an opportunity to teach and speak in some classes, and I want to give my top 10 tips. I don't even know if there's 10 here. I think there's 7 or 8, but my top tips for grads as a 47-year-old with who's an entrepreneur, who invests in real estate, invests in equities in the stock market, who's done, I think, things to the best of my abilities, conservatively speaking, over the last 20 years, but things that I wish I maybe would have learned a little bit sooner. And so the first thing I wanted to share is my number one tip. My number one tip is don't get bitter, get better. Listen, things aren't gonna go your way. And when things don't go your way, we default to comparing our results or our lives to someone else's. And I believe that comparison is the thief of all joy, number one. Number two, use that event to get yourself better. Boy, I can tell you that I've had some adversities in my life as a college baseball player, as a college baseball coach, as a mortgage professional starting out in a very tough industry. Things didn't always and don't always go my way. I look at the outcome, whether it be good or bad, and I try to learn something from it to get better. So that's my number one tip. Number two, and this could easily be number one, formal education will get you a job, maybe even help you have a great career, but self-education will make you a fortune. The idea around this is never stop learning. Even me, at 47 years of age, I read at least a book a month. And I'm not talking about just podcasts or audibles. I read and study at least one book a month. And my goal is to always keep growing. Okay, number 3. Learn discipline. Discipline is not a bad thing. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is simply writing down something or knowing to do something and doing it regardless of the circumstances, the weather, how you're feeling, just knowing that you have to do it and do it no matter what. So understand and learn discipline. Number 4, which could easily be number 1, is mindset. Understand the power of your mind. Listen, I read a stat the other day that 85% of all worries and anxieties that people have about certain things or about the future never, ever even happen. 85% of your negative thoughts or your worries never happen. The other thing is 8 out of 10 thoughts that we have are naturally negative. And so being able to understand how to rewire your brain, not necessarily just for positive thinking, but to understand how to control what goes into your mind and what comes out is really, really important. All right, the next one, take care of your health. Your health and your fitness and your nutrition leads to improved mental health, and that ties right into mindset. So take care of your health. This is a bonus tip right here. Learn to public speak. Get comfortable speaking in front of others. Learn, you can Google this, you can reach out to me because I've taken a few courses on this. Understand that there is a game plan or rule book on how to public speak, and learn that and try to get good at it. All right. The next one is learn to be a leader. Understand that leadership is valued in the marketplace, and understand that leadership starts with you. So if you go back to the previous things that I've talked about, leadership begins with you. Self-education will help you become a better leader. Your fitness, nutrition, your mindset will help you become a better leader. Public speaking helps you become a better leader. All right, the next one, and second to last, is understand how money works. Money, the velocity of money and how it works in our economy is so important. Understand the basic principles of budgeting, the basic principles of investing. All of the basic principles around money and the mindset around money is so important. And lastly, understand that happiness is an inside job. I'm going to say that again. Understand that happiness is an inside job. This life is not easy. Things are going to happen, but understand that you can control how you feel the majority of the time. If you need a break to reset, that's fine, but understand happiness is an inside job. Grads, congratulations. If you found this valuable, share this with a grad, and I'll keep you posted as we head into next week in regards to the Fed and the CPI numbers. Bye for now.